Beginning the run now to the first of 17. Neptune Collonges, last year's winner, sent to the front by Ruby Walsh, leads from in second place. Beaver Salmon on the inside of Mr. Top Notch. Snowy Morning jumps up between horses. Then comes Moss Bank. They're followed by Hoi Cloy with New Elko. And Kicking King with Sherbo just dropped in as they go to fence number 2. And Neptune Collonges lands about 4 to 5 in front of Mr. Top Notch in second. Snowy Morning followed by Beaver Salmon and Hoi Cloy, and then Moss Bank, Kicking King, followed by New Elko, and Sherbo is settled in the back markers. The 9 runners swing and race across now towards fence number 3. With Neptune Collonges, the Grey and Ruby Walsh, last year's winner, leading Mr. Top Notch and Paul Carberry in second. They're being followed by Snowy Morning, Beaver Salmon, Hoi Cloy, Moss Bank, New Elko, Kicking King and Sherbo as they face up now to fence number 3 with Neptune Collonges in the lead from Hoi Cloy moving up to join Mr. Top Notch, Snowy Morning, Beaver Salmon, Moss Bank, Kicking King and New Elko, and Sherbo just the back mark. But they're tightly grouped now with Neptune Collonges just a half a length in front of Hoi Cloy, Mr. Top Notch. Slight mistake there by Beaver Salmon as they make the approach now to the turn into the straight and face up to the 2 fences to bring them up towards the stands. Neptune Collonges from Hoi Cloy with Mr. Top Notch in third. Beaver Salmon and Snowy Morning just in behind. And they're being followed by Moss Bank with New Elko, Kicking King and Sherbo. At the first of 2 in the straight, Neptune Collonges from Hoi Cloy moving up on the near side to show second. They're being followed by Snowy Morning, Beaver Salmon, Mr. Top Notch, and on the inside Moss Bank. Final 3 are Kicking King, New Elko and Sherbo. So they race on up now to run past the stands. A slight mistake at the rear there by Sherbo, and Hoi Cloy has come through for Tom Doyle now to pick it up from Neptune Collonges and Ruby Walsh. Mr. Top Notch, Paul Carberry. Then comes Beaver Salmon, Timmy Murphy, and Snowy Morning, David Casey. Moss Bank, Davy Russell, Kicking King, Barry Geraghty. Then comes New Elko, Niall Madden, and Sherbo gets a reminder at the back from Andrew McNamara as they go to the fence, taking them away from the stands. It's Hoi Cloy who leads from Neptune Collonges. Beaver Salmon on the inside, being followed by Mr. Top Notch on the outside of Snowy Morning, followed by Moss Bank, Kicking King and New Elko. Sherbo remains the back marker. At the fence now before they make the descent down the far side, and Hoi Cloy leads by 2.5 lengths to Neptune Collonges. A break then of 4 lengths further back to Snowy Morning, Mr. Top Notch, and Moss Bank improving on the inside. Beaver Salmon is next with New Elko as they race downhill, Kicking King right there with them, and then a break to Sherbo. On the descent down now to the 2 fences on the far side. The 9 left to jump, and it's Hoi Cloy the leader. Neptune Collonges second. Mr. Top Notch on the outside of Snowy Morning, and they're being followed by Kicking King. A mistake there by Mr. Top Notch. Moss Bank is next as they race now towards the next fence before they swing right across down from in front of the stands. And Hoi Cloy leads for another mistake at the rear by Sherbo. Neptune Collonges is second, a length off the lead. Couple of lengths to Mr. Top Notch, Snowy Morning. Kicking King is 5th and Moss Bank sig. And then comes New Elko, followed by Beaver Salmon, and a break then to Sherbo. So they're right across in front of the stands. 3 fences down the far side. 7 in all left to jump, and just over a mile to go. Hoi Cloy just the leader from Neptune Collonges. A break of 3 lengths to Mr. Top Notch. Then comes Snowy Morning and Kicking King on the inside. They're being tracked by Moss Bank, New Elko, Beaver Salmon over the next, and Neptune Collonges jumps to the front. Hoi Cloy is second, Mr. Top Notch followed by Kicking King. Then comes Snowy Morning and Moss Bank, and they've gone on from New Elko, Beaver Salmon, Sherbo. Over the ditch now, and it's Neptune Collonges. Spring-heeled at that one, lands 4 in front. They're followed by Mr. Top Notch, Kicking King. Snowy Morning 4 and Moss Bank 5. Hoi Cloy has dropped back in a break to New Elko, followed by Beaver Salmon. Swinging now with 5 furlongs to go and racing across towards the final 4 fences. And Neptune Collonges, third in the Gold Cup, winner of this race last year, leads. Mr. Top Notch, Kicking King. Snowy Morning followed by Moss Bank. 4 left to jump now in the Punchestown Guinness Gold Cup. Neptune, Collonges from Mr. Top Notch in second. In third is Snowy Morning, and then comes Mossbank in fourth, being followed by Kicking King. So they're racing to 3 out. Neptune, Collonges the leader, being followed by Mr. Top Notch, then Snowy Morning and Mossbank as they race towards the home turn. Neptune, Collonges leads by 6 lengths. Mossbank goes into second. Snowy Morning on the outside challenges for that position. Mr. Top Notch dropped back to 4. Homeward bound with 2 left to jump. And last year's winner, Neptune, Collonges and Ruby Walsh out in front. Snowy Morning rallying for David Casey to try and close. In third is Mossbank, 2 to jump. Neptune, Collonges leads Snowy Morning. Mossbank is third, Mr. Top Notch 4. Coming down to the final fence now in the Punchestown Guinness Gold Cup. And it's last year's winner, Neptune, Collonges and Ruby Walsh safely over, clear of Snowy Morning and Mossbank, and running up towards the finish. Neptune, Collonges has got to repeat last year's victory in tremendous style. What a season for trainer and jockey Ruby Walsh and Paul Nicholls. Second home is Snowy Morning. Mossbank will be third and Mr. Top Notch 4. New Alco and Beaver Salmon in his final race.